On a typical fall day in September, the life of David Gibson was altered forever.
It was a beautiful, sunny, crisp morning. As I hop onto the bus like I've done for 18 years, nothing was different. And as we were heading out of the station, it was like we'd done this a million times over. And then seconds later, three things happened. And first was I noticed that the railway crossing lights were on. There was a huge lineup of cars and a train was approaching. And then, if you can imagine, people screaming for the bus driver to stop. And then, if you can also imagine, being on a bus that was not stopping. And then impact. 18 months later, when I was diagnosed with PTSD and depression and alcohol misuse, it was kind of a wake-up call in a sense. Alcohol became a way of numbing the pain, the depression, the anxiety, the fear, and the constant flashbacks that would be happening. So that's really when it was kind of like, oh, okay, I get it. And then it's how do you move on?
The bus crash not only triggered post-traumatic stress disorder, or PTSD, but greatly impacted his family as well.
I have 4 beautiful children and a lovely wife, and the impact on them was incredible because I wasn't who I was, and I didn't know who I was.
David describes what the darker days were like, and then the turning point.
We go back to what was one of the turning points. One of them was cutting myself, because I wanted to feel something. And when you live with no feeling and no emotion, it's horrible. Eventually, the book, I knew I had to have some sort of meaning out of this, and I had 3.5 years of a journal. And so I thought, if I'm going to get through this, I have to at least try to take that courageous step. So, by publishing the book, by writing with Ottawa Life magazine, I was able to open up a narrative that connected my accident and my life story to moving forward. And that was the first time I actually had a future. I have good days and I don't have such good days. And am I doing better in terms of where I was 3 years ago? Yes. It's I think, baby step process, and I'm in it for the long haul, and sometimes you have to give hope to others when you cannot see it. So I have done that, and now I want to give that back, and I think my writing, from my perspective, hopefully will give hope to others and a future to look forward to.